Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by and watching our video about vocation. My name is Rachel and I am here with my dear friend Heather, and we're both in the company of St. Ursula, and we wanted to share with you some of our thoughts and responses about vocation. And so we'll both share our thoughts on two questions. The first is, what is vocation? And the second is, how does one go about finding their vocation? And so we'll start with the first one. Heather, do you want to get us started on what is a vocation?
A vocation is God calling you to the state of life that He created you to be, and the state of life where you can best love and serve Him and other people.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Yeah. And I guess to add on to that, I would say that vocation is a deepening of one's baptism. So we're all baptized, and in a way, we are consecrated, dedicated to God at baptism. And the vocation of marriage or of single life or living in a secular institute or as a priest, for example, or as a religious sister. These are all uh, a deepening of one's baptism. So, okay, great. And we will move on to the second question, which could actually take up a whole hour if
Yeah.
we wanted to. How does one go about finding their vocation? And Heather, what do you have to say about that?
The first part to find your vocation is prayer, of course, because you need to have a relationship with God for Him to hear Him calling you to that state of life. And for me personally, it was a lot of talking and listening to people in various forms of life, whether it was religious life or marriage, that sort of thing, and kind of seeing where I felt my heart being guided, I guess, or led that way. And then hearing lots of no and not yet, because I have a lot of chronic illnesses, and so even though I thought, it'd be really great to be, a Franciscan missionary off doing, really amazing things, that's not really possible with the situation that in my life. And so I was told a lot of, no, God's probably not calling you to do something like that if given your circumstances. And then I also heard not yet because when I first contacted the Secular Institute, I was still a little immature. So the directors felt that I needed to pray and consider things a little more. But I still kept feeling drawn back to our company over time. And so eventually I did get a yes.
Yay! And I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Yes, and here we are. And I felt drawn too. And it was a pattern, it was, and we both started seeing these patterns pop up. And I think for me, it was, where are the places and times when I can hear the voice of the Spirit, that soft, gentle voice calling me, or feeling that tug? What are those places? And for me, it was mass, which, someone might say, well, obviously you're gonna you're gonna hear the spirit at mass, but that might not be true for everybody. It might be, out walking their dog, or it might be out in nature by themselves, or right when they get up in the morning before the sun is risen. And it's just for me, it was important to pay attention to when those times occur, and where I was when my spirit was especially open to hearing that, and just praying to God for some courage to step out and explore the possibility. Um, and so, well, and just some last thoughts about secular institutes, because if you are watching this video, you're certainly looking into a secular institute, and of course, the company of Saint Ursula is not only a secular institute, it is the oldest secular institute in the church. So we are very proud of that. Um, and just to let you know, regarding vocation, and I'm just quoting from our one of our little books here. consecration and secularity. And secular consecration is a form of consecrated life in the full sense. It is in no way something that lies halfway between the religious consecration and the baptismal consecration. So, this secular institute is just the church's way of it's another door that is open to live a life more deeply in the church and more deeply with God. So, we hope you enjoyed our video and God bless you and thank you for watching.